Here we go again.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, spectacular.
Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? I hope you are doing good and feeling great. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to successfully run any business in Bitlife. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make your business go from $1.5 million to $182 million. I know that sounds difficult, but just keep watching the video and I'm going to be showing you how exactly you're going to achieve that. So to start up your own business, that means you want to start up from the scratch. There are like 25 different industries and different products for you to explore, or maybe you just want to acquire an existing business. You have the money, you don't want to go through all the hassle of creating your own business. There's just limited amount of business and you can negotiate the price, but if you are not that rich, I would actually suggest you should start up your own business. So there are 25 different industries to pick from, and the key to investing in the right business is the demand and the competition. The figure beside each industry indicates the minimum investment. If you are looking to get like 1 billion in like 20 years, you should invest in a higher one. So I'm just going to I actually have the money to buy a car manufacturer, to start a car manufacturer or semiconductor business, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to go for the food truck, which has the least minimum investment. So the demand and the competition, I'm just going to explain it like this. You want your demand to be higher than your competition. The more the demand, the better it is for the business. So high demand means you can increase your prices and increase your production and you will sell. While your competition, if you have high competition, that means you have to work harder than you will if you don't have competition. So you want to go for one with higher demand than the competition. I'm going to go for food truck. Pick whatever investment you want. If you want to go for a higher one, you need a lot of money. You can get that by becoming an actor, being born in Monaco and becoming a royal to just accumulate 300 million. So I'm going to start with food truck and I'm going to go for 1.5. What will you pay yourself? Your salary is not that important unless maybe you don't have enough money in your bank balance, then you can increase your salary. If you are doing off the business, you can take whatever salary you want, but because I have enough money, I don't really care about my salary, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And you can pick, so this part is actually very important too. Just like picking the industry you want, the product you are going to pick also matters. So I'm just going to check the different types of products. Let's perform market research. It's important to perform market research. You don't just launch a product directly. You have to perform market research to see how well this is performing in the market. So it has high demand and low competition, which is very good. Your fixed cost per serving is the amount the supplier is selling the product to you. So you can't change it. You have to change it, you have to change your supplier. So the marketing cost per serving is the amount you spend on marketing per one serving. If you have a high competition, you have to increase your marketing cost, but if you have zero to low competition, you can just reduce that. I don't have competition, so I'm just going to reduce it to like 0.7. Then your price per serving, since you are just starting out, you can increase it to like maybe 16. And then your production, you're just starting out, so just reduce your production to like 15. So your price per serving is 16. Your production, you reduce your production, then you start. So after picking the products you want to sell, you go here. Your supply quality is very important. This is your supply quantity, this is the price your supplier is selling for you, and this is the quality. You need to sell products that have high quality, so you can look for a supplier. The new supplier is supplying for 5.78, which is lower than the one I have, but the quality isn't as good. So I'm just going to keep checking. Okay, so this is the type of supplier you want. The quality is better than my former quality, and the new supplier is giving me a lower price, which is 4.47. So I'm going to sign a contract with them. The most important points or options or whatever you need to successfully run a business: your facilities, your payroll, your employees' morale, your suppliers, your production plan. The morale is their willingness to work. Manage your workforce. You can increase your compensation to above average or big bucks. I'm going to leave it at big bucks because it's not really affecting me. Make sure to always sponsor a team building activity every year or after every few years. If you have God mode, you can obviously just edit your character's competence, professionalism, whatever. But without God mode, you can just sponsor a team building activity every year and keep your employees happy by increasing their compensation. Okay, so since we've already made changes to the things that are important, you can age. We made revenue to $39,000, income $35,000, profit margin 15%. Analysts forecast that you could sell 62% more servings at the current price. Always pay attention to whatever it says up here because it determines how your product is going to sell the next year. It's not certain, it's just a forecast. So last year production was 50,000, and analysts forecast we could sell 62% more servings. It is 62% of 15,000. So what I do is I calculate half of 15,000. That's 50% of 15,000 is 75. And since 62 is higher than 50%, I'm just going to add let's say 1,000 extra to it. So I'm going to add extra 8,500 servings. 23,500 servings. So I'm going to leave the price and the marketing cost and the fixed cost the way it is. I'm just going to increase this. So I'm going to save it. The second year, it was a very good year for the company. Profit margin 32%. Analysts forecast you could sell. So in this case now, so I'm not going to edit the production plan. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to come here and open a new truck. The amount of facilities you have is important for the amount you are going to make per year. So imagine if you have 5 trucks, you'll be making profit times 5. So that means you have to keep opening more trucks. But to know when to open a new truck, when you get profit from your business and everything is looking all nice, it's time to open a new truck. Since I already opened a new truck, that means I have to increase my production. I'm going to add a new product. Let's look at what is in the market. Funnel cake, perform market research. Okay, so funnel cake has high demand and like 1% competition. So I'm going to launch this product. So like I said, if you're launching a new product, and depending on the competition, if the competition is high, you can raise your marketing cost. But if there's little or no competition, you can reduce your marketing cost. I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to increase my serving because it's a new product. I'm going to put it to 6.50. Then I'm going to reduce my production to 60. I'm going to look for a new supplier. Okay, so this supplier has a higher quality and a lower price. I'm going to sign a contract, but I'm still going to check if I can get a better offer. My funnel cake product sold out. Analysts forecast that you could sell 15% more servings at the current price. And so I'm going to add 14 to 60, that's 74. So my fish and chips suffered a major revenue downturn and 53% of servings went unsold. So analysts forecast next year demand to increase. So I produced 35,000 but I sold 16,000, so I'm just going to reduce it to 20. It was a strong year for the company. I think it's time to add a new truck or probably 2 new trucks. So I've added 2 new trucks. That means I have to increase my production. So my profit margin in the 11th year is 35%. Revenue grew, net income grew. Analysts forecast my competition is going to increase. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase my marketing cost per serving. So I'm going to increase it to $1. Since competition is increasing, I'm going to reduce my price to 6. I'm also going to reduce my production to 100. So this is the 16th year, and analysts forecast that the demand is going to increase by 9% as a result of the product placement in a scene from a popular TV show. So in the case of this, or when you get a forecast that is going to go viral, you have to increase your price and your demand. I'm going to add extra trucks. You can add as many as you like, as many as your capital can afford. I'm just going to add 4 trucks. I had 10 trucks before and I added extra 10 trucks. So I'm going to increase this to 700. I'm just going to increase the servings. You can decide to increase the price, but I'm just going to increase the servings to 240. Then for my burger, I introduced a burger. It has high demand and minimum competition. You can actually look for, okay, so this supplier is offering better quality at a cheaper price. So my last year production 151, I'm going to increase it to about 290, 300. Profit margin 33%. See, everything is looking green, looking nice. So I'm going to add extra 5 trucks. Like a product isn't performing too well for like a couple of years, I'll retire the product, then introduce a new product. I'm going to reduce my servings as usual to about 450, increase my price to about $9. Profit margin 26%. I am currently at my 35th fiscal year and I invested $1.5 million, and my company is currently worth about $140 million. So I have 80 trucks. I have 285 employees. This kind of situation when everything is selling out and forecasts are telling me to sell more, the right thing to do is actually increase your trucks, your foundry, your dispensary, increase the amount you have so you can earn more. My performance is at 100, it's still at 100, and my profit margin is at 32% now. So the business update is actually quite easy. All you have to do is start small or start huge. If you have the capital, release a product, you reduce your production, increase the price. Depending on the competition or not, you can increase your marketing or reduce your marketing. Then you bring out your product, then you see how it does. Your forecast, you have to follow whatever it says. If they tell you to increase it, you increase it according to how it is. If they tell you demand is decreasing, you decrease your product, you reduce your price and all. Keep your employees happy, increase their compensation, increase your employees or keep it at minimum. Your salary is literally not important because you are the boss. This is your company. So as at 36 years, my company is currently worth 182 million, and I invested just 1.5 million. It's as easy as that. As I started, it was kind of rough. I wasn't really making profit. It was in the red, it was in orange, but now my performance is at 100%. That because it takes time. You have to plan accordingly. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.